Hi, friends. Welcome back to Circle Time. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. How are you? How are you this special day? I'm so glad you're here today. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you guys are having a great day and you're having a great week this week. It's kind of a short week for videos and lessons on our Facebook page, but that's okay. Um, this week we are talking about the letter V. But first, let's do our counting. We do that first, right? Yesterday was the number 17. Let's count and see what number is going to come next after 17. Do you know what number it is? Let's see if you're right. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. And let's do it in Spanish. Let's see if I can get it right today. I messed it up yesterday. All right. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, diez, once, doce, trece, catorce, quince, dieciséis, diecisiete, dieciocho. Good job to Jamie. I did it today. All right, you guys. We've been working on the letter V this week. We talked about it yesterday, and the V says V. The V says V. The V says V. Every letter makes a sound. The V says V. Good work. Let's look at some things that start with the letter V. Do you know anybody with a letter V in their name? I don't think we have anybody with the letter V in their name this year. I've had a friend in our class before with the letter V, but I don't think I have one this year. But here we go. We have a vine. Remember that one? A vine. A van. A vest. A vacuum. Do you help vacuum at home? I bet you could try. Vegetables. Yeah. And volcano. There's lots of V words, isn't there? Let's practice writing the letter V again today, okay? Remember, so if you don't have your whiteboard, remember you can pause the video and go grab some paper or your whiteboard to practice with us. All right, I like putting this line at the bottom to help us know where to write our letter. So we're going to start at the top and we're going to go down at an angle like that. And then we're going to go back up at an angle like that. So that's our letter V. Down at an angle and up at the other angle. Okay, down and up. Now when we write the little v, it's the same exact thing. It's just smaller, okay? So we're going to start in the middle and we're going to go down and up. Down and up. Just like that. Okay? Now, I'm copying over it because I don't have room to write more, but you can erase it and write it another time. You don't need to write over the top of your other letter. All right, so keep practicing those letter V's. That's kind of one that's a little bit harder to do. I gotta tickle this, you guys. I need to drink something to help my tickle in my throat. All right. I want to sing the 5 Little Monkeys. Let's do 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed today. okay? Because I got my monkey mitt and I wanted to use it. So let's do it today, okay? So what did I say? Jumping on the bed? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. All right, how many monkeys do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. How many are left? 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. How many are left? 1. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys to jump on the bed, is there? Let's put the monkeys back and count them. 1, 2, oopsie, monkey fell. 2, 3, 4, and 1 on the floor is 5. I'll grab that in a minute. All right, you guys. In this week's packet, we sent you some stuff on fire safety. So this month, along with it being Dental Health Month, it's also Fire Safety Month. So we sent you some stuff about that, okay? And I also want to read a book, Pete the Cat, Firefighter Pete. So I think we read this one a couple weeks ago, but I want to read it again because it's Fire Safety Week. All right, so let's see what Pete is up to. We're going on a class trip today. Oh, I miss doing that. Says Principal Nancy. My computer is making noises. She leads the class to a bright yellow bus. Everyone climbs on board. They're going to visit the firehouse today. The bus parks next to the bright red firehouse. Pete and his classmates are excited. The firehouse is huge. It's so big it can hold 2 long red fire trucks and all of the firefighters' equipment. The firefighters show the kids around. They give everyone a turn to ring the old brass fire bell outside the firehouse. Then all the kids take turns sliding down the firehouse pole. Whee! Kelly yells as she slides down. The firefighters allow the kids to try on their gear. Firefighters wear a lot of equipment. First, Pete puts on the heavy black overalls. Then he steps into the tall black boots. The firefighters help Pete put on the heavy yellow jacket. Finally, they place a hard black helmet on Pete's head. All this gear is very heavy, and Pete can barely move. The firefighters allow the kids to explore one of the fire trucks. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Callie sits in the driver's seat. She presses the horn. It's so loud that all the kids cover their ears. Then Pete turns on the siren and lights. The sirens blare. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. The lights flash red and yellow. Suddenly, a loud bell rings in the firehouse. Uh-oh, it's the fire alarm. There's a fire in town. The firefighters scramble into their gear very quickly. Pete puts on his gear too. They all climb aboard the fire truck and turn on the siren and lights. Firefighter Pete and the firefighters are on their way. Ooh-ee, ooh-ee, ooh-ee. The fire engine races through town, and the lights flash around and around. The firefighter presses the horn. Brrrr. All the other cars move out of the way. There's the fire. It's hot and loud, but the firefighters know exactly what to do. They work together as a team to connect the fire truck to the fire hydrant. Then the firefighters also attach a long, heavy hose to the truck. Firefighter Pete gives the signal and the firefighters turn on the water. Whoosh! The water gushes out very fast. Several firefighters must hold the hose to control it. Pete helps direct the hose as they spray the fire with water. The fire is starting to go out, and there's smoke everywhere. Suddenly, Pete hears yelling from the roof. Oh no, it's Grumpy Toad. He needs to be rescued. The firefighters raise a long ladder from the truck. Crank, crank, crank. The ladder goes up and up and up. Firefighter Pete and another firefighter help Grumpy Toad climb out. Climb down the ladder carefully. Yeah, the fire is out and everyone is safe. The firefighters drive back to the firehouse. They take off all their gear. They put Pete on the back and say, Firefighter Pete helped. They pat Pete on the back and say, Firefighter Pete helped save the day. All right. All right, you guys. That is it for today, and that is it for this week too. So we will see you on Monday. I hope you have a great weekend. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, guys.